On Thursday, July 17th at Crossroads in Garwood, New Jersey, local entertainers, artists, and crafters are getting together for Nola Bunny's Moonbeam Market. Moonbeam is a recent award-winning screenplay by writer and actor Nola Bunny that's fundraising to become its full independent feature film. Every artist participating has been chosen because their crafts represent characters and elements in the story. Will be set up from 6 to 10 p.m. and the event includes live music, interactive games, a scene reading, a 90s fashion contest where you can win true vintage from Nola Bunny Vintage, free face paint, and so much more. 100% of the ticket sales will be going toward the making of the film, so attending the event is a great way to become an invaluable supporter of Moonbeam, get an exclusive live viewing of our awesome local artisans, and have a great time with us.
All up in the Nolaverse, all up in the Nolaverse. There's community and fashion, entertainment and play. What are we going to do today? All up in the Nolaverse.
Hello, magical misfits. It's your girl Nola Bunny, and welcome back to the Nolaverse. It's been a while, and last time we chatted, I revealed with all of you guys that I wrote a screenplay. A lot has happened since then. I have been actively working towards bringing this screenplay off paper and onto the big screen, and I have a huge goal of filming it by next fall 2026. That is, of course, if I can raise my funds. My fellow filmmakers know what I'm talking about. I've been diving headfirst into the film industry, and I have learned that there is no art form as expensive as filmmaking. But if you've got a dream, goals, and plan, anything can happen. And I'm figuring out ways to use some of my skills to raise a little bit of money. So join me this Thursday, July 17th at Crossroads in Garwood, New Jersey for the first of many fundraiser events that will be happening throughout the year. The screenplay is called Moonbeam, and I've decided to create Nola Bunny's Moonbeam Market. And this market includes vendors, specifically local crafters and artisans, live entertainment, and so much more fun. We have 10 vendors, including myself. Right next to fundraising for the film, the other idea with this event is world building. I want to bring everybody into the world of Moonbeam. So I specifically picked vendors that I felt fit into the story, fit into the realm of some way. For those that didn't get to watch the last video, I'll leave the link below so you can catch yourself up. Moonbeam is about a 17-year-old girl who escapes from a bad adopted family and runs away in the woods, living on the edge of society, trying to find a place that she belongs. The film takes place in 1997, and I will have a rack of true 90s vintage clothes available for sale via Nola Bunny Vintage. 100% of the sales from my rack of vintage will go directly towards the film, and I'll give you guys a sneak peek of the collection. I'm going to be continuing to add to this collection throughout the year, and we're starting with some of the most colorful 90s pieces that I could find, all extremely reasonably priced. Now, I've just pulled out a couple to give you an example, including this 90s swimsuit. Look at this pattern. I mean, come on. This piece is only $40. The bust is 36 inches unstretched, and it's got a lot of stretch to it. Look at this piece. She cannot wait to go swimming this season. We've also got these shorts. For $20, you can have the most 90s pair of shorts you've ever had in your life, unless you were around in the 90s. And if you were, you probably haven't had them since the 90s. But you can bring them back into your closet. I've got unisex items as well. Here we have this animal print, super colorful top. Ooh, yeah. This is a 46.5 inch waist, so this will fit many different sizes. We also have a little masquerade energy. You can wear this to New Orleans and you'll fit right in. Look at this vest. Let me bring that pattern up to you guys. So this is a 50 inch waist. And then this cutesy little sundress. All of these pieces are true 90s, and again, 100% of the proceeds will go directly into the film. We'll also be having a 90s fashion contest, so make sure you come wearing your 90s best and you can get a chance to win one of the garments off my rack. My bestie Destiny of Pine Pokes is going to be selling her visual art, as well as Jeremy, a fellow visual artist. And visual art is incredibly important in Moonbeam because Moonbeam's love interest, who happens to be named Jeremy, is a visual artist, and art is one of the most important aspects of his life. In the story, he meets a mentor named Alvin, who also happens to be a visual artist. We've also got Mama Jojo Kranz, who will be representing Elle. Elle runs away from her foster care family, and her and Moonbeam connect because they've had similar childhoods and can relate to one another. Elle is also an artist, and she's a young girl, so she likes to draw with her crayons. We have a candle maker, Sensual Pleasures, and she's going to be representing the fact that Moonbeam actually starts her own soap business towards the end of the story as a way to get her life together and be able to support herself. Sensual Pleasures uses all natural products to make her candles, and that's something that Moonbeam also does with her soap. Jacob the Mad Potter goes hand in hand with making your own crafts because he is a pottery designer. But also, what do you put in pottery? Well, one thing you can put in pottery is plants, and much of the film takes place out in nature. We've got Crafty Kia, New Jersey, who's going to be selling her own crochet pieces. I specifically picked her because crochet was super in the 90s, and she also makes these really awesome bucket hats. So again, if you don't have 90s wear, you can come, you can shop from Nola Bunny Vintage, you can shop from Crafty Kia, New Jersey, and we'll get you looking the part. High-strung jewelry. Now, jewelry holds a lot of memories for many of us, and in the story of Moonbeam, the only thing she has that belongs to her birth mother is an opal necklace that she wears with pride. Come shop high-strung jewelry and find that piece that makes you feel that way. Relaxation is something that Moonbeam always seeks, and she finds it in Kathy, a waitress in a local diner. Now, I won't be giving you guys diner food, but what I will be giving you is Massage by Christine Von C. And while we're on the note of Kathy, when Moonbeam arrives at Kathy's diner for the first time, it's right when she runs away from her adopted family after her evil stepsister put gum in her hair. And Kathy used to be a hairstylist before she started working in the diner, and she always carries around her scissors, and she gives Moonbeam a haircut that makes her feel like herself. We've got Fly Baby vending her colorful hair pieces to make you feel like an up-leveled version of yourself. The entire score of the film is going to be done by my boyfriend Michael, who is an incredible singer and songwriter. And if you want to get a taste of his sounds, make sure you come. I've put together a playlist of songs that put me into the realm of Moonbeam, and he's also going to be performing a couple songs from that playlist. Originality is incredibly important to me, and that's why we've also got Morning Coffee in the house, who's going to be performing his original music. Back in May, the screenplay was picked for a live reading at the Rutherford Film Festival, where I met fellow actor Brandon, and he read for Jeremy, Moonbeam's love interest, and him and I have been working together, and we're going to be bringing you guys a live scene reading. This scene is taken directly from the script, so if you want to hear what this film sounds like, this is the perfect opportunity to get a little taste of the writing. Now, like I said, there's going to be a 90s fashion contest, so please come dress up, have fun with us, because if you come dressed up, you're going to have the opportunity to win some 90s vintage of your own. We're also going to be playing 1997 trivia, so if you want to win more prizes, make sure you brush up on some facts. Thank you so much for considering to support women in film, and I truly hope I see you guys on Thursday, July 17th at Crossroads in Garwood, New Jersey. Can't make it to the event, but still want to show your support. I'm leaving my Venmo down below, and you can send me a donation or consider buying a ticket as a sponsor so someone who really wants to go to the event but isn't able to afford a ticket is able to be there with us. I look forward to seeing you guys on Thursday.